Jason here with Impact Hunting 503, and I appreciate you guys watching, and thanks for the support.
Why do you think I was stalling?
Validation. Today, everybody, we are talking about what we are affectionately calling the 300 Super Wisdom. Now, Ryan,
Or the Swism.
The Swism, yeah. Ryan, we did a Cartridge Talks video.
We did.
Where we built what we have on the table here, which we believe is the ultimate long-range hunting rifle. The base case for what we've done here is the 300 Wisdom.
So the Vortex Talk podcast is what started this whole process. I was planning on trying to find a different rifle altogether that would have a 1-8 twist, but I don't know why it's so hard to find one in 30 caliber or any cartridge. So I researched and found Howa has a really close twist rate. So that's the reason why I went down this rabbit hole, and I get kind of obsessed with certain things, and I try to figure out a way to make it happen or make it work. So this is why I did this. So enjoy, and hopefully it works. I'm going to go out shoot later today and see if this barrel will spin the bullets just right. So wish me luck, and enjoy the series, and I'll have a couple more videos coming up in probably a couple days. But anyway, thanks. Today we'll be working on the MDT 300 PRC budget build. All the pieces have come in, so I can put it together today. We're obviously using the Howa 1500 complete barreled action from Brownells. You can order them on there. They're very reasonable, and they give you lots of options. There's all kinds of calibers. And then I'm doing the MDT stock, and I did get the biggest mag I could get to fit, but it didn't quite fit, so I had to shave and make it work. But I'm pretty sure what I'm trying to achieve I'll have to manually load, but nonetheless it'll still work for 90% of what most people will do. And then got a Picatinny rail and then some rings for the Arkin, and we'll get this all put together and show you guys the end result and see what it ends up weighing. The website said these are about 6 pounds. That seems right. It might be slightly heavier, but we will find out. But it'll be fine with 300 PRC pushing a 212 because it'll have lots of recoil. So we'll get that going, and we'll show you some images along the way. And then just taking this bottom metal off. Because you don't need it on the MDT stock. You can hang on to that for future use if need be. And then MDT stock just slides right on there. Then you just bolt it directly on, which is quite simple. They really make it super simple to change things out and give you other options. So that's the gist of it so far. And it actually fits really well with this one because it has a heavier contour barrel than the Ruger American. So that's nice. And then we'll put on the Picatinny rail. I always do a 20 MOA base so I can get the maximum distance out of whatever scope I put on. Not usually because it's needed, but I like it to get it as far close to an actual zero stop than using a zero stop, so it really helps. So we'll put the bases on and put some Loctite, and they provide the teeniest little Ziploc I've ever seen, but we'll get these in there and get them Loctited in. And then the screws are T10, which is teeny tiny, but whatever. And then I just put a little Loctite right on each. So that was a little too much, but, and then put the rail on, and then put the screws on and tighten it to 18 pounds. And you tighten it down to 18 inch-pounds. And that's it for that part. Then you put the scope rings on, tighten those down to 30 inch-pounds. And then get the scope on there. I always put them in these positions. It always seems to work out, but we'll find out here in a second. They come so nicely packaged. For the price point, they are hard to beat. I've always been happy with them. Tried them out a couple years ago for the first time and have not really looked back since. So Harken is a quality optic for the most reasonable price. So I got the rings on, getting it leveled. I bumped it, that was my fault. I like to just Loctite 2 of the cap rings. I've never had a problem with any of them moving, but just to be on the safe side. So get it leveled up, get it tightened down, and then we'll get it weighed up. Okay, we're all locked down and it's looking pretty good. It's all black. So get a better view here in a minute. Well, here she is. Looks pretty good. I'm excited to try it out. She is definitely not a light rifle. Just weighed her, and it's 11.5 pounds. So it's definitely hefty, but you could change part of that with a different stock, but you're not going to gain or lose much weight. Most of it's all on the barrel, so they don't have a carbon fiber option. They have a couple other carbon fiber options for different calibers on Brunels, but overall it fits good, feels good. Turn the zoom up and get a nice sight picture. Really nice. Only thing is muzzle brake should be here a couple days, but it weighs like 1 ounce, so I'm not worried about the weight on that one. But I'll get some loads built up and we'll get some shooting done. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I'll do a budget list to let you know how cheap it actually is, because it's surprisingly really reasonable. I'll just kind of give some overview, but So you can buy the Howa 15 barrel to action from Brownells, and it's right around $450. And then you can buy the Arc and Scope, and there's different types, so they're anywhere from 500 something to 3 something. This one is a 3, I think it's 329, 339. I'll have it written out. And the scope rings are like $40, and the rail was similar price. And then the stock for this one on the long action, you have to get the $350 stock. So altogether, I'm assuming it's going to be just under $1,000. So I'll get that written out, and then we'll get it figured. Oh yeah, and it does not come with a mag. I was trying to find a stock where I could use the bottom metal, so I don't have to worry about that. But to buy those stocks, they're anywhere about $600. So then you got another $30 on a mag. So I'll get that list and put it up on there. But so far, pretty excited. We'll have to get it all put together, sighted in, and get it shooting down range. I'll have a shooting day here soon. I should take advantage of the weather, but it's been really cold here. So by the time I have to wait for it to warm up, it's usually around noon, and then the mirage and all that garbage. But I'll have to get some time sorted out for that, and we'll get some distance out, and I'll have at least 2 guns, but probably 3. And we'll do some shooting, have some fun. Thanks for watching.